The Bible calls David a man after God's own heart. Why? What was so special about David? He was a man. He made mistakes just like we do. But our David, little David, the shepherd boy, knew how to trust God. Even at an early age, he believed God. David, the soldier, he had courage and faith beyond his years. And he knew how to worship God. But it didn't happen overnight. David had to go through some things. See, David had to run for his life for about 10 years or so. He always remembered who God was and what God was capable of. He never stopped trusting, never stopped believing, and always praised the Lord his God with all his might. When King Saul pursued David to take his very life, David spoke to his own soul as it was full of sorrow and torment within it. He reminded himself of how he used to lead the worshipers into the house of God with shouts of joy, while men asked him, "Where is your God now?" David remembered praising God. When David took his place as king of Israel, he brought back the sacred ark of God to Jerusalem. David was so full of love for the Lord. He was so happy to bring back the ark that he danced before the Lord with all his might. David danced so that he danced right out of his clothes. David was not concerned about what others thought, how undignified he looked, or even how he looked as a king, dancing with all his heart before the people. David loved the Lord God. He had been faithful to David like he has been faithful to you. God protected David like he protects you. And God loved David like he loves you. I don't know about you, but I want to be one after God's own heart like David. Something about the way David loved the Lord pleased God and touched God's heart. Even when David took another man's wife and made her his own, he knew how to truly repent and accept his punishment. He was so sold out for God, even in his weaknesses. I want to be like David. I want to touch God's heart like David did. I want to worship like David worshiped in the midst of fighting for my very life. I want to praise like David praised, regardless of who's watching. I want to dance like David danced. I want to love the Lord like David. And I don't know about you, but I want to be just like